Greetings, dear viewer. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior, Spear of Shojin? This item has been changed 6 times in this season, and I'm already late to lane, I gotta go beat up this Garen. But Spear of Shojin previously did not work on Shen Q. Now they fixed it, it works on Shen Q. Big possibility. I'm gonna go for Empowered Q here, triple auto attack, trigger the Scorch, which I have taken from the sorcery tree as my secondary, by the way. Gonna go for a little quick grasp shot there, activating shield bash, dealing another 10 damage to establish lane control, okay? But Spear of Shojin, in the most recent League of Legends patch, was changed so that it no longer, this was a bug previously, it used to give stacks on item proc damage, alright? So for example, if you purchased Titanic Hydra or Liandry's Torment, when those items would deal damage to opposing champions, Spear of Shojin's effect, which grants you more ability damage, would trigger, and we're gonna go for a quick little 2 empowered Qs with an E. I'm gonna go here for the 3rd Q and got it very nicely. So this effect, alright, the effect of increasing ability damage also worked on item effects, and now that's a bit busted, right? If the item says that it's supposed to buff up the ability damage, it shouldn't buff up the item damage. We're gonna reactivate our grasp by hitting the tower once, then get a Q drag through here, and I can poke the Garen. If you look, tower shot timing, boom. Didn't take a tower shot, that's the magic, okay? You have to see when the tower shot attacks, and immediately as it attacks, the projectile is just... Oh, we have Ivan gang. Use Nimbus Cloak here to get out of Garen E, and then we can possibly turn this around here. I think I'm pretty strong, I still have my W to block their auto attacks. Got hit by that though. I can't get hit by Ivan's E, that's the most important thing. So I'm gonna E out of his E, so that I don't get the damage done. And looks like we are in a bit of a stalemate situation here. 1 versus 2. I'm looking for a flash Q on this Ivan, but since Ivan has flash, I'm not gonna waste my flash for that. But look at the wave state. It's beautiful for us. All we need to do now is stop Garen from regening. Okay, bait out his E. Could possibly look for an E in, but I don't do it because I'm level 3 to his level 4, right? Nice. Got the Scorch effect and the Grasp effect on Garen, stopping his passive regen, so that's big. That's a big damage increase. Ooh, another Grasp chop in there. The reason why I took Scorch was to counter Garen's passive a little bit more. So Scorch triggers 1 second after you deal damage. So it doesn't trigger immediately, but it comes like a little bit later. So every time I go for a Grasp chop, I'm gonna be delaying Garen's passive by 1 more second because the Scorch triggers afterwards, if that makes sense. But now, to the most important part, right? Okay, Spear of Shojin was fixed, so it worked with Shen Q. And this is looking a little bit crazy here. I'm gonna take the Garen minion. But they forgot to fix 1 item as well, because they were supposed to remove all these item interactions. Okay, the Garen's going in here, but I still have my E, I have my passive shield, I can actually beat this. I just need to kite out and then flash for the auto attack. Bellissimo. Now, most people here, if you look at the wave state, you would stay, right? It's 2 waves worth of minions, so you would stay, but I'm gonna recall here. Now, I'm gonna ask you guys, why did I recall? What makes me go for that decision, okay? I'm gonna give you 2 seconds to answer. Write comment fast now. 1, 2, okay. The reason is that if I stay there, I farm up that wave. Yes, I'm gonna be getting more experience, okay? So I'm gonna be much stronger in comparison to the rest of the people on the map, right? Because I'm getting most of the minions and experience. However, after that, since I'm low HP, I still need to figure out a recall position. And I have no guarantee that I'm gonna get a better recall position than the one that I took now. Furthermore, okay, if I recall immediately, I can use my item advantage to punish Garen, okay? Because if I stayed there, took the wave, Garen is gonna be back in lane with items, so he actually has the advantage even though I got the first blood. And I don't want to do that, because my objective in this laning phase is to deny Garen as much gold and experience as possible. That's what I am aiming to do, as Shen. I'm not aiming to maximize my own experience and gold, even though that's like the typical carry mindset. I'm aiming to deny Garen, who functions well with gold, all the possible resources that he can get. I have my ultimate, so I'm looking around the map, but I really don't want to ult in this position unless I get the whole wave shoved in. I'm gonna let Viego die there, they're gonna trade 1 for 1, and I'm gonna be I'm completely happy about that. I can maybe look for an ultimate on Ashe, but still, I'm just gonna hit this tower. Look, empowered Q for the attack speed, okay? The Q itself does not work on the tower, but the attack speed gives me more DPS on the tower. And I'm gonna taunt out here, trigger my Scorch, Just gonna run out here. He's probably gonna look for an E. Now we have to look at the Ashe, but still I want to stay in lane, okay? I want to keep punishing this Garen. I'm not looking to actively sack my lane by going to bot lane and then letting Garen get free tower platings and a free recall, so he would get back into the game. Now, to the actual interaction. Ooh, but look at this trade. It's magnificent. I cancelled my last auto attack. It would have been perfect otherwise. I got 5 empowered Qs off, okay? But cancelled the last one. Let me looking at Ashe. The moment I hit level 6, guys. The moment I hit level 6, I'm just looking around the map. Before that, there was no need to look around the map. Although it helps sometimes. Especially if there's a river fight going on, so you know when to move. But like, look. I mean, what can Garen do? We are just completely denying all the opportunities for him to trade back, since, you know, my W blocks his Q and my E stops him. I mean, okay, technically, what Garen should do is he should W my E's, right? And he should activate E immediately. Usually, ooh, look at the max range down. Possible kill angle here, actually. He's dead, he's dead. That's 2-0, okay, we are in a good situation now. I'm gonna be pushing out the wave. Gonna be looking for a recall. Aphelios recalling in bot lane. Try to get as many minions as possible, but the primary objective here is to get the wave shoved in. He still has teleport because he did not use it in the first situation. I'm just gonna hit this. I can probably get the tower plating because we got 3 void crabs. Plus 125. Now look at this. I'm pinging assistance already, pinging my ultimate, because I want Viego to come gank me in top lane. So my ideal situation here is I recall, I ult on Viego, I'm immediately back in top lane, and we kill Garen at the same time. But Viego did not immediately respond. Plus Garen killed the wave very fast, okay? The next minion wave is a cannon minion wave, alright? So this means that Garen takes much longer to clear that minion wave. So I'm gonna be freezing this minion wave right here. I'm gonna be looking to take a recall, and then I'm gonna ult on Viego. Now Garen sees me recall at this position. He's like, oh yeah, recall, go, that's fine. I'm gonna push out the wave, I'm finally gonna get my recall off. Ruby Crystal, Wing Moon Plate, another Ruby Crystal, okay? And then we ult on Viego. Mwah. Hello there, Garen. Wait for his flash, and then guarantee the E. I'm gonna block his Q with my W, and it's a beautiful kill. Plan. Everything went just according to plan. Now we're gonna farm these minions, and I can finally talk about the interaction that sparked me to make this video. So, now this is potentially could be seen as bug abuse or cheating, okay? I'm just gonna say that, okay? But they fixed every other item, almost every other item except Dead Man's Plate. So Dead Man's Plate, which is the item that I'm building right now first, is an item that gives you extra on-hit physical damage every time you attack an opponent if you have momentum stacks. And basically, you have momentum stacks in every auto attack because you're always moving, alright? So, what happens is that this additional on-hit damage counts as a spell towards Spear of Shojin, which is precisely the interaction that they intended to remove in this patch, okay? So, when I saw the patch notes, I was like, oh no, they removed my cheating interaction. But they actually didn't fix it for Dead Man's Plate. I'm assuming that Dead Man's Plate is kind of slightly forgotten item, because it's built on something like, you know, Darius, Udur, and Shen. Not that many champions. It's like low mobility, high base AD champions. So what happens basically is that if you purchase Dead Man's Plate and Spear of Shojin, every single auto attack will grant you a Spear of Shojin stack. And the extra damage from Dead Man's Plate will be amplified by the Spear of Shojin damage. Now this makes it interesting for Shen, because Shen has very poor ability scalings. Because he gets like more benefit from AD, because he just deals so much attacks. Like, look, Ivern is here as well, but what can they do? I'm much stronger than them, I don't think they can. Timer just comes here. Gonna go for it. Now, wait a minute, what is going on? That Garen might be slightly tilted, I'm pretty sure. Now Ivern's gonna be here taking the wave, but I can recall and purchase my Dead Man's Plate. Okay, let's take a breather here. Now, we're just gonna purchase this Dead Man's Plate flat out. Now, the problem here is that I want to get wave clear at some point. If I just go Spear of Shojin immediately, I won't be able to deal with the push of a Garen with E and Tiamat, right? So I might go Tiamat, or I might go Bamis in there before I go Spear of Shojin. But I think I will go Tiamat and then just go directly into Spear of Shojin to get the most, you know, how would I say it? The best display of the item interaction that I'm making this video about. Actually, the Shen Q and the Spear of Shojin interaction was bugged for so long. It took like, I think, 8 patches or something for it to be fixed. But it's finally fixed. Actually, never mind, wait, what patch was it already? It's like 16 patches that it took to, or 14 patches that it took to get fixed. Now we're just gonna be chillaxing here, taking the farm away. The Garen cannot walk up. I have my ultimate for the situation in mid lane, possibly. Garen nicely W's my E, and there's a situation. I'm gonna go on the Vladimir here. The problem is I might get cancelled. Yeah, that's okay. That's my bad. That's my bad. The way you can deny that is you need to place your blade away from you before your ultimate, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna QW ultimate, so that during the ultimate initial 0.5 second cast time, you're gonna get the blade moving towards you, and the Garen comes to, you know, hit you, but then your QW activates once the blade reaches you, and then you block the silence. But it's kind of hard to set up well, but yeah, I mean, I just ulted in his face. That was kind of a waste of an ultimate. So that's my bad. Lulu's gonna be roaming around the top side, but we don't have a chance to contest this Rift Herald, so the opponents are gonna be, oh sorry, it's the Void Crabs. Opponents get 3 Void Crabs. That's not that big of a deal, but it is annoying because what will happen most likely is that the moment I ultimate and Garen is in lane, the guy's gonna just Tiamat the wave, and then he's gonna have 3 Void Crabs and or 3 Touch of the Void stacks, and then he's gonna take my tower. But I think if I do that, you know, after 14 minutes, it's not that big of a deal because he won't get the tower platings. We're still chilling at 5 tower platings. I'm gonna go for a little quick trade here. It's most important to do that one side step forward there so that I get the empowered Q. And another empowered Q, I'm gonna be hitting this guy, boom, put him at 459 HP. Ignite coming up in 5 seconds. This is a possible kill angle. I think I'm lacking a little bit of damage. So I don't know, like, I can't kill him from this HP. I can put him at 30 HP. If they get the play done in bot lane, alright? The Ashe is hitting bot side tower and they killed the enemy bot side. Ivern is mid lane. Okay, so if Ashe recalls here, if Ashe recalls after this wave, he might be in a position to ultimate top side, okay? And with an Ashe ultimate, I have enough damage to kill this Garen if I just, you know, put a little bit of pressure on him before that. Okay, we are in a good... Okay, Ashe is recalling. Look, Ashe is recalling. This is a good situation here. Now we need to do damage to Garen, so that we prepare this kill. I trigger Scorch there, 380 damage done. Okay, here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, Ignite here to get the damage. It's not gonna kill, but look, Ashe. Is Ashe ready? Is Ashe ready? Come on, Ashe. Come on, come on. Oh, look, it's going. It's coming. No. I love it when a plan comes together. Okay, 40 seconds for my ultimate. We are ready to play. Now I really require the Tiamat to be able to wave clear. I should probably recall already. Yeah, there's no tower platings to take, so let's just recall at this point. 25 seconds for an ultimate. Ivan catches the top lane wave again, probably flaming his top side. But it is what it is. Now, not this, but Tiamat. Yes, Tiamat, it's right there. It's on my C key. I'm gonna have to move that to 1 because that's where I like it. 5 seconds for my ultimate. We're gonna be ready to make a play. I am quite strong at this point. Like Shen with a Dead Man's Plate, Kindle Gem, Tiamat. I'm feeling pretty good. One thing I do want to mention is that boots were nerfed, right? I haven't made a video after the boots nerfs. Tier 2 boots in particular. So a Lucidity boots rush is worse than it used to be. And I used to do, you know, Bummy Cinder into Lucidity boots very often. Especially in the mid lane. Gonna go for a little quick trade here. Don't want to take too much damage from his E. The thing is that Garen's E deals most damage to the closest target, right? So if you are alone in Garen's E, you're gonna be taking much more damage than when he's in the minion wave. Probably set up a ward here. I have 2 wards, maybe on the next wave. Okay, look, this is a beautiful trade opportunity here. I'm gonna W just so he can't Q, but he went for the E because he's been denied too many Qs already. He doesn't trust himself to Q straight out of my taunt. Can look to deal some more damage to this Garen here. My primary objective right now is to acquire enough gold to purchase Spear of Shojin. Fight coming on in bot lane. I'm ready to ult for this. If Garen cancels me again, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, I'm out. Boop. I am on a rampage. The Ivern's probably gonna get away here because he has flash. Okay. I mean, I can look for an E flash here, possibly. Oh, they have a Seraphine. Oh well. I feel like my top lane tower is gonna die. This is very bad for us. Like, look, we are bleeding in top and mid all the time, but I'm gonna try to do something. I missed my empowered Q. That's very bad. Ivern's also near here. Wait, he stole another Drake. He stole the first one, he stole this one as well. Oh, and we lose 2 towers. I'm gonna try to catch the Vladimir. I don't think this play is gonna work out. I'm just very desperate at this point. No, Vladimir's not here. I mean, I guess I can go take the wave. Oh, Veigar teleports there. Well, that's just... that's just not a good use of teleport, I think. He gets 6 minions for that. Maybe we can look for a play. Probably Seraphine is gonna be here somewhere. I mean, I could E-flash on Seraphine, but thing is I don't have follow-up. And if Garen just bursts me full combo with ultimate, I'm gonna die. So this play was a bit bad. I want 1100 gold so that I can get the... Okay, Veigar didn't want to last hit that minion. I just wanted 1100 gold so I can get the Coalfields Warhammer. I'm not gonna be upgrading my boots precisely because of the tier 2 boots nerfs. And the thing is, since we are purchasing Deadman's Blade so early on, I have enough movement speed so that I can walk around without tier 2 boots, right? So this Deadman's Blade kind of covers that weakness of not purchasing tier 2 boots early on. For the boots choice later on, probably Merc Threads is gonna look pretty good since they do have, you know, Seraphine's snares and charm. Her ultimate is a charm, right? Yeah. And I mean, the rest of them, I mean, Ivern has some annoying CC, right? So Merc Threads will be fine. But Merc Threads really lost a lot of value in the last patch because they lost magic resistance and they increased the cost of them. So it was like a double nerf to Merc Threads. 20 seconds on my ultimate. It's unlikely that I will kill Garen again, because he starts to get to the point where, you know, he's quite tanky. Here it's fine to stay in the E, because he's not getting the extra damage, right? Because there were minions closer to him than me. 5 seconds ultimate. There's gonna be something going on in the mid lane. I'm just gonna continue hitting the wave here. I mean, this Tiamat is going into a Titanic Hydra later on, right? For sure. So we're just gonna finish the Spear of Shojin and then... Okay, now we have a fight. I'm ready to ult on this. Oh no, I'm gonna get cancelled again. Garen, man, get alive. I mean, I respect it. He knows that he has one job to do and it's to cancel my ultimate. But I'm gonna BM him here a little bit since my team wins the team fight anyways. So technically it was better for me to stay here because I keep clearing the wave topside and I got assists for free in the mid lane. So unfortunate for Garen, but I appreciate the effort. Don't want to miss this cannon minion. Boop, boop, boom. You know, that's a bad E, but it's not too bad. He's starting to become quite strong. Obviously, I'm trading a little bit under tower here, a little bit too much maybe. Just gonna use the E to activate passive shield. Mid lane is being brought down by the Herald squad. I'm just gonna continue pushing because probably Garen is gonna look to recall here to help them with mid lane. If not, then I'm just gonna recall on the next wave. I missed one minion there because I was too slow to activate the Titanic Hydra. I need 50 gold for Spear of Shojin, but a tower gives more than 50 gold. Deadman's Blade damage, by the way, works on towers, which is really nice. I'm still gonna have to test if the Spear of Shojin damage increase works on Deadman's Blade on towers. I'm not 100% sure. I think it should, but I'm not 100% sure. Or actually, it shouldn't, but I think that's the way the interaction goes right now. I'm not gonna overstay my welcome here because the Vladimir is being supported by Seraphine probably in the bushes, so I'm just gonna take my recall and I'm gonna be very happy about the situation. 404, finish my Spear of Shojin, and I'm gonna purchase another Ruby Crystal that can go towards my Titanic Hydra eventually. And now, not Doran Shield. Deadman's Blade, Spear of Shojin. Take a look at this, guys. Just now keep your eyes on the inventory space 3. Okay, look what happens. Boom. 1. Oh, wait. Why am I getting that? Wait, I'm getting more stacks. I got 3 stacks for that one auto attack. I have a feeling it's caused by red buff, maybe. So first of all, I used Q, right? I used Q Okay, let's see this. Let's see this. I think it's red buff. Look now. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's red buff. So actually red buff ticking down counts as an ability. So you get Spear of Shojin stacks. So this is not maybe the best best display of the Dead Man's Blade interaction, since I'm getting Spear of Shojin stacks from the red buff actually. And maybe I should have looked bot lane because there was something going on. We still need to test the interaction of... right there you saw, by the way, that Dead Man's Blade gives stacks without Q, but I had the red buff. So I still need to test what is the damage of Dead Man's Blade. Here I'm doing 138, 138, 138, so this is medium stacks Dead Man's Blade with Spear of Shojin max stacked. Now I'm gonna wait for Spear of Shojin stacks to run out so that I can test this interaction. The first one is gonna be big, but then it's gonna be 136. So yeah, actually, the Spear of Shojin damage increase does not work on Dead Man's Blade on towers, but it works on Dead Man's Blade. I'm pretty sure it works on Dead Man's Blade on champions. Like, the way I tested it in practice tool, that's the way it should work. Regardless, the Dead Man's Blade activations on every single auto attack give a Spear of Shojin stack. But the red buff is messing my calculations right now, so I'm gonna wait for the red buff to run out and then we can see the full potential. And one thing that I didn't talk about yet is the fact that Spear of Shojin, right, gives lots of ability haste. So 20 ability haste plus 15 ability haste for your basic abilities. So this makes your Q like very short cooldown, and your E is quite short cooldown, and W, since it has a very high base cooldown, then the ability haste is very effective on that. A lot of stuff going on here. I think we are gonna fight this. Get a nice... I want to look for Ivor and Aphelios here. We can go for an E-flash. Hit both of them, they're just dead. Oh, it's just... I cast the flash right in the middle of those two champions, so the E lollipopping hits the last, or like both of the champions. I'm gonna try to catch Vladimir here. He's gonna take the blasting cone over. He's gonna go in the bush, right? So I'm gonna... Oh wait, he teleported. Well, I mean, I don't think I could have predicted that, to be honest. I mean, that would have been a little bit too much. So, like technically, if I know exactly where he is teleporting, I could have eat over the wall and hit him and cancel this teleport. But, I mean, actually, you know, you could do that. You're still covering the option because anyways, I'm using E to get over the wall. So it doesn't matter precisely where I cast my E because my thought process was that Vladimir is in the bush. But I could have technically covered two options at the same time. So if I think that the two highest probability options are that Vladimir is in the bush and he's teleporting at the location where Blasting Cone put him in, which I didn't think of at all, then I could have technically covered both of those options at the same time. But, well, next time we know. Merc Threads looking... Oh, well, I have Titanic Hydra completed, so... But Merc Threads are gonna come next. Ash is pushing bot lane. I'm just gonna ping that I'm on my way, so Ash can move forward. We need Lulu bot side, though. I'm just gonna go top lane. That's fine for me. It feels like I haven't done that much this game. But honestly, I feel like I've done my job as a top laner, right? Got a couple of solo kills in there. The thing is, I didn't have that many good ultimates. And also because I'm running no ultimate hunter, and I don't even have transcendence. I'm gonna ult on Viego here. I don't get that many ultimates off. I missed the taunt. But look at my damage though. Look Seraphine. That guy's gonna do... Oh! That other did 600 damage, by the way. Like, the Spear of Shojin is stacking up. Nice, man. I mean, that was actually quite a lot of damage from that auto attack. I got, on the same auto attack, I got Grasp activation, Shield Bash activation, 4-stack Spear of Shojin on Q, increasing Dead Man's Blade damage, and Titanic Hydra. So it just, boom! That's a big auto. Can we get the tower? We can get one tower, but we don't have minions for more. I'm just gonna use W to negate the Aphelios Q. Get this inhibitor, but I think we will be looking to recall here. I can purchase my Mercury Threads finally. Get that Infernal Shard on the way out. And there we go. Mercury Threads, right? Ivern and Seraphine. It makes the most sense. I mean, I was thinking also of Tabis, but we have some armor already, so this is a good situation. 40 seconds ultimate. We have 45 ability haste coming in from... Okay, blue buff is giving me more ability haste. Spear is giving me 20, right? So does Plubuff give... wait a minute. Oh, does Baron give ability haste? Am I completely delusional? Did I not know that? I think Baron gives ability haste. Ooh! Seraphine, hello! Look at this damage. Jürgen Klensman! Okay, we need to kill this guy first. Okay, he was getting a lot of damage done, but I had more damage. Plus I had my Ignite going on him, so he wasn't healing that much. I'm just a little... Okay, we see Garen on the bot side, so no problem there. I was just a little bit scared of Garen, that's why I walked up. Get another kill in there. Oh, we can end the game here, by the way. Okay, don't use E, because otherwise Garen can kill me. So just go for the auto attack, and then E out. And then we can stop him again here. Look, he wants to. And then we're gonna ultimate in. Okay, thank you very much for watching, guys. And 609 Spear of Shojin Deadman's Blade technology. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.